One person is dead, another being injured after a fatal stabbing near the Post Street Bridge in downtown Spokane.
That's our top story in Morning Rush. The stabbing led to a 4-hour standoff with the suspect on the ledge of the bridge holding a knife to his neck. Hostage negotiators eventually brought him into custody. That bridge and road are open again this morning.
One person is dead after being hit by a car late last night just west of Airway Heights. This happened on State Route 2 near the Spokane Tribe Casino. That crash closing down the eastbound lanes of State Route 2 last night. It's back open this morning. Washington State Patrol says drugs or alcohol were not a factor.
Israel's security cabinet has approved a plan to fully occupy Gaza City. Sources say the plan would take 5 months to complete. Military leaders in Israel say forces are already depleted, though. The move could displace 1 million people on the Strip. Israel says they could hold them in compounds. Meantime, the UN's Commissioner for Human Rights saying this morning that this offensive will result in more killing and must be immediately halted.
Firefighters in California continuing to tackle this new fire. It's the Canyon Fire just northwest of LA. They're fighting high heat and gusty conditions right now. This is one of at least 4 wildfires burning in Southern California with a plume of smoke visible for miles.
And today marks 2 years since the Maui wildfires. 102 people were killed in the blaze, and the historic community of Lahaina was destroyed. Thousands of homes, businesses, and infrastructure lost. Now, more than 400 building permits have been issued. 44 families have moved back to Lahaina.
Providence is closing 4 outpatient clinics in Spokane and Stevens counties, citing long-term financial pressure. Providence calling this a difficult but necessary decision. Those closures will be effective October 3rd.
And Spokane native McClain is set to undock from the International Space Station this afternoon. SpaceX Crew 10 was supposed to leave yesterday, but the return was delayed because of high winds off the coast of California, where they were supposed to splash down. Now they're set to undock at 3:05 this afternoon.
And a final look at your weather forecast here on a Friday. If you are headed out the door, things moving smoothly through this stretch of I-90 in downtown Spokane. It is definitely a little bit cool, though, for some folks. Mid to upper 40s right now for Pullman and Chewelah, with low 50s for Spokane and Coeur d'Alene. But this afternoon, we see the return of some low 80s here. Plenty of sunshine, dry conditions. And as we take a look at the weekend ahead in your weekend forecast, we climb even more by Sunday into the low 90s, guys.
All right. And it's going to be a perfect day for a round of golf, if I do say so myself.
Definitely.
Yeah. All right, with that, let's take a live look at Downriver Golf Course, where the Dan Kleckner Classic will be underway in just about 30 minutes from now. Look at those conditions and look at our veterans teeing off already this morning.
And we say a sincere thank you to all of you who donated to the Golf Classic to make it possible for these veterans to get out on the course and connect with one another.
Yeah, thank you so much, and thank you to the veterans who have sacrificed so much to serve our country.
All right, the Today Show is up next. You enjoy your weekend.